And this is what turned me into a savage. I was about 6, 7 years old. One of my neighbors, who was an 18-year-old boy, decided to yell at me. And when he came up to me, he pushed me, but something switched. It was a flip that switched in my mind that made me turn into a beast. Sometimes I like to say turn into an animal, but animals are too good. They're too kind. It turned me into a fucking savage. But just a few days later, I decided to wait outside his house. I had a red brick in my hand, and when he was walking, I smashed it over his head. It split open. On the ground, screaming. I smashed it again, and I smashed it again. And then I walked away as I threw the brick to the side. But that moment, I felt like I was unstoppable. But at that moment in time, I had taste for blood, and it tasted good. It felt like power that I can't describe. I became unstoppable. I was now the warrior. And that's how I was the rest of my life. If the cool kids in school wanted to laugh, then Ben came around.
God have mercy upon us.
At that moment, I felt like I was unstoppable. But at that moment in time,
Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're all about to get a little
tougher.
Ali, you're a nice guy.
But you're not spiritual.
Yeah, we're about to look at some of the toughest moments from none other than
Ben motherfucker.
Yeah, unfortunately that's who we're dealing with today. So brace yourself and let's get tough.
Okay, so we're starting off strong. Unk is back once again saving the day. But this time, the almighty King of Gotham is protecting women. Now normally I'd say that's a good thing. But whenever this guy is involved, I immediately get suspicious. So let's see what he's talking about.
Like, I was in Hollywood before, and this girl got slapped in the face, and her boyfriend ran away.
Do you know who protected the girl?
Another girl. Oh.
Me. I almost went to jail. I knocked out the guy and I was the guy?
Another guy smacked the girl? Another guy. He smacked the girl, and he looked at the guy and said, "What?" And the guy ran away. That was her boyfriend. And she was like, "Oh my god, where is he going? That's my boyfriend." I'm like, "How long have you been with him?" She's like, "Over a year now."
And I'm like, are you kidding me? Come here. I brought her behind my back. And I told the guy, if you can hear her one more time,
I'm gonna hurt you really bad. And he was like,
What? So I knocked him out.
put him to sleep.
sleep? We had to call an ambulance because he wouldn't wake up. But then I almost went to jail for that.
But that's a protector, like somebody that's gonna put his life on the line for you, you know? So a lot of men today are not like that, so they're also not gonna ask you what's your body count or how many people.
How did that conversation switch from a genuinely interesting story to body counts? What even goes on in this guy's head, man?
Hello? Where is everybody? I'm the only brain cell left.
You know, I'm not messing with you. I get on average about 600-700 messages a day. I get on average about 600-700 messages a day.
For real, his obsession with 6'7" is on a whole nother freaking level.
I was about 6, 7 years old.
Because when you can beat up an older kid, let's say you're 6'7".
And you're
6'7".
If I'm 6'7".
I just heard you say it. I just had to say it.
So you're 6'7", you know.
This a grown-ass man!
You know, I'm not messing with you. I get on average about 600-700 messages a day. I would say probably 40 of them are from women who tell me they wish there was more men like me. And I don't even cater to women. My content is for men, to make men stronger. The women see me nowadays, you know, being single, being who I am. They appreciate it, and I want them to feel the same about you. Now you gotta eat it like a real man.
Okay, so how do you go from talking about women to eating it like a real man?
You have lost your mind.
That breakup is really messing with his head for real. Get your shit together, she's not coming back. I mean, somebody had to say at this point because he's been overreacting lately. Have you seen the type of messages he's been getting since she left? Hold up, let me show you.
You know, I get these kind of messages at least once a day.
And it's pretty crazy, but
People feel like I'm a messenger from God, giving them all of these
messages, but
Because when you can beat up an older kid, let's say you're 6'7".
and you're
6'7".
If I'm 6'7".
What is that new 6'7" people are saying?
I just heard you say it. I just had to say it. I don't understand it, but I say it all the time at work.
So you're 6'7", you know?
If you really think about it, aren't we all messengers from God? Like, God put us here for a reason. Whether you have a mission, or your job is to just speak God's words through you to the people. Everything I say
it's just truth
My mom had
Honesty.
really big boobs.
and motivational to try to get
people to do better. So I feel like I'm a messenger of God. A lot of the times when I say stuff and I get into this flow state,
I feel like it's not me
Me speaking, it's God speaking through me.
3 million Epstein files were just released. You know what the crazy thing about that is? Is that every single powerful man on the planet was either on the list in the island or on his way there.
Except me.
How did they forget about me? You know what's the other crazy thing is that every girl there was either 13, 14, or 16.
None of them were 15.
This might be hard to believe, but are you aware that nobody gives a shit?
Yeah, if you watched the last episode of Alpha Male Cringe, you've definitely seen that bit. But for real, we need to check on this man, because the character development he's been going through since that breakup is genuinely concerning. Bro went from wanting to become Batman or the Joker to getting daily messages about being the freaking Messiah.
God have mercy upon us.
But from my dad's side, I have an uncle that is in prison that nobody knows about. I've never even shared his name.
He's the biggest
Gangster in Israel. In the history of Israel.
He's been locked up for a few years now.
But I think
He's got like 50 years in
prison, but
If he says tomorrow in the prisons in Israel, nobody eats,
Everybody's
fasting.
Everybody's fasting in all the prisons.
Everybody's fasting.
He was like a Pablo Escobar.
Bro, the stories are killing me, man. I'd be so proud too if I had an uncle in prison that was doing 50 years. What a tough achievement.
Except my size, nothing has changed when it comes down to speed. Right? I think I was ready for this. I wish you could kick That's a knockout. But it was very difficult in school because then I ended up fighting everybody. I got kicked out of many schools because I was a troublemaker and I was fighting all the time. Eventually the only school that I made it in was a school that was full of kids that were mentally challenged. They put me in that school and they said, maybe you'll do better here. So I became like the papa of everybody. Because if somebody's mentally challenged, I'm not going to fight with him. He can say anything he wants, I just say, look, I'm sorry. That's when I learned to turn that the other way. And they put me in a school like that where everybody were kind of challenged and having a hard time. And I started helping them. And then after that, I just dropped out of school.
I mean, that pretty much sums everything up. At this point, I don't even have a joke. Every time I learn something new about this man's lore, another piece of the puzzle just falls into place. And suddenly everything starts making sense.
Eventually, the only school that I made it in was a school that was full of kids that were mentally challenged.
So did they actually put you there because you were always fighting, or because you were mentally... Okay guys, we'll wrap this one up here. You already know he's always posting, so we might end up with a part 2. Unfortunately. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're into this type of content and want to see more. And if you're not following the Alpha Male Cringe series, you're genuinely missing out.
Breathe into your balls.
Click the video on screen and check out the latest episode. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.